stand-up bass, and fiddle. They are ready to go. Thanks so much for joining us here today with a live performance in our studio. We've got them in our Gia Mayon Prima Foundation studio, and you can actually watch their video live on WWOZ's Facebook and YouTube channel. So we'll give you a few minutes while we're doing a itty-bitty interview here before they get started playing to tune in to all the places. So how are you doing today?
We're doing good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Are you vibed up from like 4 days of hanging out at the Folk Alliance? Did you get to play much?
We had one showcase, which is unusual for us at Folk Alliance. I feel like we usually are playing in so many different rooms, but this year we decided to take it easy and just do one and then immerse ourselves in all the other folk music that is happening. But it's been a great weekend so far.
Bounce around all the little or all the private showcase hotel rooms without carrying instruments is a liberating thing to just be able to see all of your friends, playing without hauling things around.
Yeah, I bet. Do you want to tell the listeners a little bit more about what the Folk Alliance vibe and setup is like, and how many musicians and different kinds of artists and people in the industry you may come into contact with?
It's probably like a couple hundred artists probably, and the same amount of industry folk, venue bookers, festival bookers, agents, and during the day it's a bunch of different workshops and conferences, and from like 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. There's just all these musicians in different hotel rooms between 3 different floors just playing, and it's hectic and chaos and beautiful and so many different sounds all over the world. It's really fun.
It's a great place for musicians and industry people, to make lifelong friends. I think that's the best part about it. You can make all these business connections, and this is a great thing, but we've just conjured up so many relationships with so many wonderful people that have ended up with collaborations or just places to stay when we're out on the road. And so there's a crazy number of amazing things that come out of Folk Alliance. So
Yeah, I feel like it's really cool too, because a lot of the artists that are there, we see them on socials all the time. So sometimes it feels like we know a band or a certain artist and that we've met them several times when we've never actually met them. And then we get to see them in real life in person at Folk Alliance. And it's like, oh my gosh, you don't know this, but I feel like I already know who you are. So
I love that. For me, it feels like a very big, funky, eclectic family vibe in there.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Have you been, I know you said you've played before. How many times have you been to the Folk Alliance?
this is our third international Folk Alliance.
Yeah.
We did 2018, 2023.
Yes.
Right? And then this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And where were the other two that you attended?
Those were both in Kansas City.
Yeah.
We did a regional one in between those two. I can't remember what year it was, but that was in just outside of Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, well, I actually discovered y'all at the Folk Alliance. I did not know your music before, but that's totally my scene. I attend Newport Folk Festival every summer. Have you ever played there?
No, but we'd love to.
Yeah, I'll shout you out on their Facebook and all their different socials and see if we can get you there. I'm wearing, for listeners at home, I am actually wearing my Newport Folk Fest shirt today that has a guitar on it. It says Hope in the middle with a couple roses. So if you know, you know, and if not, you'll be there soon. But I happened upon your performance at the Folk Alliance in New Orleans just a few days ago and walked in and was like, yep, this is the sound. And I felt it in my heart, really, the vibrations in my body and your harmonies in my heart before I even heard the sound. I'm getting goosebumps saying that right now, but that's just kind of how music works for me. And I know in the first 30 seconds if those are kind of my people or not. So, and then I said to Dave Ankers, our content producer who's standing behind me with his hands up in the air, that that you all would be a perfect band to play this show today. And he passed the word on to one of our other employees, Michaela, who is a musician around town as well. I don't know if you know that, but she has an incredible voice and does a lot of work for us. But he passed it on to her, and then Michaela ran into y'all, and here you are. So that's the good musical vibes of New Orleans and WWOZ, and clearly your sound also. So without further ado, I'm going to let you all take it away and play us anything you want now.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're going to play a song. We just released a new album back in April, and this is one of the songs on the album. It's called Hideaway.
Table, all our friends are eating alone. Drop your fingers, take a breath and swallow it whole. Are there lips in your ears that are driving you mad? Do they hold you like a marionette? Is there more to life than a morning smoke? Well, I guess I haven't found it yet. I saw you, did you see me? I saw your reflection and it's putting me at ease. I've been there before, in the belly of the whale. I swam up for air before I fell underneath. Oh, and let the crowd applaud you, masquerading on a full moon. Now the curtains are closed, it's the end of the show. Swoon by your ulterior motives. Oh, and there she goes, off to find a hideaway. Feel your pockets for the last of your needles and pins. Roam the hallways, racing thoughts and tireless lips. Are you tired of the mess that collects in your nest? Is your head spinning off of the tracks? And you're blowing your horn 'cause you've run out of steam. Why'd you ever think that they had your back? I saw you, did you see me? I saw you praying in the dark on your knees. Glass on the floor, glass in my feet. Blood on the carpet seeping into the concrete. Oh, and let the crowd applaud you, masquerading on a full moon. Now the curtains are closed, it's the end of the show. Swoon by your ulterior motives. Oh, and there she goes, off again to hide away.
Woo! That was so gorgeous. I feel extra fortunate to have this incredible view of you three right through the window from me. I hope everybody is watching from our Facebook page. We are streaming this video live, so please go there to WWOZ and take a look at this gorgeous band. Do you have another song for us?
We do.
Yeah. We're going to do a little switcheroo here real quick. This one's called Sweet Niobrara. And the Niobrara is a river that runs through the northern part of Nebraska. And a lot of people seem to think that Nebraska doesn't have any beauty to it. And they're wrong. That's all.
I love the feeling of the highway and the rumble and the kick beneath my toes. Freedom of the asphalt, the smell of it still lingers on my clothes. Double lines like dominoes fall against each other on the open road. I won't forget you when you're next to me. Sound the horn to keep you away. Sweet Niobrara, in the morning I will leave for Valentine. Highway 12 is a fine stretch of country to clear a foggy mind. Oh, Niobrara, I am leaving you behind. Stopping for a miller, dirty glasses from the farmer's muddy hands. Cracking jokes across the bar, day of working on the precious land. Near the end of harvest, the clouds they roam like buffalo in the sky. A simple way of living can sharpen up the dullest knots. Sweet Niobrara, in the morning I will leave for Valentine. Highway 12 is a fine stretch of country to clear a foggy mind. Oh, Niobrara, I am leaving you behind. Sweet Niobrara, in the morning I will leave for Valentine. Oh, Highway 12 is a fine stretch of country to clear a foggy mind. Oh, Niobrara, I am leaving you, Niobrara. I am leaving you, Niobrara. I am leaving you behind.
All right. That was gorgeous. Thank you. I've actually been all through Nebraska on the train. I'm a huge fan of train riding. It's very old school and soothing to me. And I've been all over the country on the train, and Nebraska has so much open space and diverse relief. So that I could connect with that in the sound of your song. And your harmonies. I would love to know how these harmonies came together. How did y'all find each other? Where are you from? And tell us a little bit about your band.
Yeah, so all three of us are from Lincoln, Nebraska, and we still live there. And I met Noah the summer before high school. We were in 8th grade, and then we met Andy when we got into high school. So
Andy was a grade above us.
he was.
So he was the bully at first, you know,
Yeah.
the scary upperclassman. But
He looks like a softie to me, but you're on bass. Can you tell us what instruments you're on and just a little bit about each of the instruments that you're playing?
Yeah, playing upright bass, and it's one of those. It's a Chadwick bass made by a guy named Charlie Chadwick in Nashville, where I have like a little latch where it kind of pops off on the back here, and the neck folds into the body. It's like a whole contraption.
For easy toting, easier, let's say, maybe not easy, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Right now, I'm playing Noah's guitar. It's a Collings, and I don't know really much anything about this guitar. Noah would know more. Tell them.
I sold everything I owned in 2016 to get that guitar because I thought it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever heard. And I'd never seen a Collins because there's no Collins dealers in Nebraska. The closest one is, I think, in Council Bluffs. But I played it, thought it was incredible. Then I fainted when I saw the price tag. And I went home, sold everything I had. And then, yeah, it's been with us ever since.
Yeah, and usually I'm playing my violin that I got when I was in college. It's from Poland, and that's all I know about it, other than that it sounds beautiful. I love the sound of my violin. And Noah's also playing right now a harmony guitar that I think he found at a thrift store.
No, the first, I had this exact guitar that I got at a thrift shop for $40, and it sounded so beautiful, it was so lovely. And then I awoke one morning to just this horrible cracking noise, and the bridge had just like exploded into itself, or the neck had exploded like into the body of the guitar. It was a whole mess. I don't even know how it happened. It was the universe not wanting this thing to be around. And so then I got this one at a music shop in Lincoln. They're kind of, they're kind of cheap old guitars, but I think they have such a nice woody tone to them, nice warm and woody sound. So
yeah, your whole tone, instrumentally and vocally, is very warm. What about those harmonies? In 8th grade, had your voices even changed fully? What was that like, trying to harmonize in middle school and high school?
We sounded very different back then. But I guess when Noah and I started singing together, we that was the first time we had ever really tried to sing harmony. And I remember his piano teacher at the time, we sat down with her with the first original song that we had written together, and she was teaching us harmony on the chorus to that song. And we just kept kind of doing that ever since. And Andy's always just been really good at adding harmonies in, and we were all doing choir together in high school, so I feel like that's been helpful. But Noah does most of the arranging for the harmonies that we sing on our original music.
yeah, I'll kind of, I'll have the assortment of beans to make bean soup, but then we all put it in the crock pot together, if that makes sense.
In New Orleans, all food analogies always make sense. So yes, I hope people around the world are staying warm, maybe with something in their crock pots today. A lot of people are snowed in. We've got some cool weather and rain here, but we're doing pretty good, and we're glad that you're here. Are you not able to get home? Is that why you're here with us
we
today?
were gonna
That is.
we were supposed to drive home yesterday, but that's all right. This is not a bad place to be
Yeah.
stuck. So
It was kind of a serendipitous moment when, I don't remember, what was the name of the lady that ran into
Michaela?
us? Michaela?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were literally loading up our van leaving Folk Alliance, and she caught us as we were leaving the hotel, and she was like, "Are you going to be here for a couple more days?" And here we are. So
Amazing. If you can reach Michaela, you may want to ask her to sing with you. She has a just heavenly vocal, and it would sound perfect with the three of you. It'd be nice
lovely.
to have two women singing along. But anyway, on that note, do you have another song that you would like our listeners to hear?
yeah.
we do.
Postcards or Rabbit Hill?
I think postcards.
Yeah.
That's cool. So this is kind of it's not about Nebraska, but it's a song that we wrote as a love letter to Nebraska, or to our family and friends back home that we're always away from because we're on tour indefinitely, it feels like. It's called Postcards from Somewhere.
send you a postcard from somewhere, somewhere that I don't belong. The rivers or the trees, Illinois to Tennessee, from a road built by God just for me. I'll send you $1 for postage. I know they sell stamps at the store. Please write me soon. I'm alone, just me and the moon. Else my heart might break in two. Sign it from yours truly. I left you foolishly. I'll send you a drawing of the places I go. Wherever I'll be, you'll always know. Whenever you're down, I'll be around. You're a part of me that aches to be found. Sign it from yours truly. I left you foolishly. Sign it from yours. Sign it yours.
Amazing. Y'all are so tightly connected, instrumentally and vocally and vibes. I'm just soaking it in. This has been such a joy for me. Definitely one of my greatest joys of 2026 so far, and I think I'm crushing it because it's only January. So we love having you here. For anyone who's just tuned in, you are tuned to WWOZ FM New Orleans. We've got the Wildwoods live in studio here. I discovered them at Folk Alliance International a few days ago, and they have been so generous with their time to come. We still have a bunch more time to play music and do a few more questions in our interview here. For listeners at home, you can catch us on analog at 90.7 FM. You can catch us on streaming at www.org. We are also streaming live the video on our YouTube and Facebook channels. The Wildwoods are Chloe, Noah, and Andy. They're playing from our beautiful Giameon Prima Foundation studio. And I'm going to make a song request. You can accept or decline it. But along with that, because that song I think is not from your latest album, it's Cherry Pickin', which is so joyful. That must be a fan favorite at shows.
I think so, maybe. We were trying to make it the song of the summer last summer, but it didn't happen. So
Well, don't
maybe next summer.
Yeah, don't feel pressured. If it doesn't feel fresh for you, play whatever you want. But my next question for you actually is if you would like to tell the listeners at home about your latest album.
Yeah. Well, we'll play cherry picking for sure, right? Can we do that?
You could
Okay.
rap with it if you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our latest album, it's called Dear Meadowlark, and the western meadowlark is Nebraska's state bird, and the whole album is kind of just about our love of home and being from Nebraska and appreciating where we've come from. And a lot of the songs were written while we were away on tour and gone from home, so I think that's just kind of like being not in your own bed for so many months at a time just really makes you appreciate and miss the like little and mundane things that are around when you're at home that you just kind of take for granted sometimes. So all of the songs are an ode to appreciating all of that. And yeah.
Have you toured all over the country? Have you toured outside of the U.S.?
Yeah, we actually just finished our first UK tour. We have a couple times like performed in Europe, but this was our first like official out of the States tour. Most of the time we toured like nationwide in the US kind of year round. We do like 2 or 3 weeks on the road and then like a week or 2 at home. So touring has been a big part of our lives these past few years.
Yeah, and when you go abroad, do you find that fans in the audience know some of your music?
Yeah, our number one most listened to city on Spotify is London, actually, which is strange. But so we had a lot of fans over there. That was really heartwarming to see.
We got up to the Shetland Islands, which is like the most northern part of the UK. Felt like we were going to Jurassic Park because it felt a little. It was probably the most exotic place we've been, but we got separated for a moment because Andy was in Germany, and Chloe and I were having a few days of just hanging out in Edinburgh. I still don't know how to pronounce that city. I hope that was right. But there was a big old wind storm, crazy gusts of wind that separated us. Chloe and I had to do that one without Andy, but then we were reunited for a show in Belfast. Yeah, a lot of fun audiences over there, and very
All right. Well, your music is so warm and sunny, and I think the UK is gray a lot, so they probably are feel happy, feel that sunshine from your music, and it lifts their spirits. So that actually makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we brought the UK gray
Yeah, we brought it with us.
We're lucky here in New Orleans compared to some other places. We actually had almost a foot of snow a year ago when it did not snow up north at the same time. So anyway, if you want to play a couple more songs for us and the listeners at home, and if there's anything else you want to say, or
do we want to, or were you going to say something?
Just keep on the lookout. We'll be announcing more dates all throughout the year, and maybe we'll be coming through a city you'll be in.
Yeah, this is actually our first time in New Orleans playing. Like, we've never toured to this city for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So WWOZ is your first actual New Orleans gig outside of Folk Alliance International.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here it is. We
That's
set the bar high.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, do we want to try cherry picking?
Sure.
All right. Picking cherries in January.
Okay, I just had to review it quickly.
With my honey out picking cherries, feeling happy as I might ever be. Her hands are red like roses blooming in February. Carrying a pail filled with cherry wine, the ones we picked ourselves will do fine. Fill your glass if and only here if you will fill mine. Oh, darling, take me by the hand. You might be my sweet salvation, hold my trembling soul inside of yours as we crawl through open doors. Darling, tell me to
Say the words and I will follow you through darkness each and every day. Hey, hey, hey. I put it in a locket that you wear in front of your heart. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. With my honey, I'm picking cherries, laughing about all the dirt on our knees, climbing trees so quietly so we won't wake the bees. Driving home at 10:15, wake up in the morning just to do it again. She turns to me and she says, I'm lucky just to be your friend. Oh, darling, take me by the hand. You might be my sweet salvation, hold my trembling soul inside of yours as we crawl through open doors. Darling, tell me to go, say the words and I will follow you through darkness each and every day. Hey, keep it in a locket that you wear there in front of your heart, or you miss your arm.
I'll be your lucky charm.
And are my lips too red from the wine? Cherries or berries, and I'll bear another bottle with you. Oh. Sweet salvation, hold my trembling soul inside of yours. Darling, tell me to go, say the words and I will follow you through darkness each and every day. Through darkness each and every day. Through darkness each and every day. Keep it in a locket that you wear in front of your heart.
All right. I think I'm looking at y'all. You're smiling. We're smiling here. I think people are smiling at home. You brought that warm summer sunshine to people on a cold, cold day. Do you have one last song that you'd like to play and anything else you want to tell the listeners before we wrap up?
It's cold out there. Be kind to yourselves.
Be kind.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Be kind.
My brain's a little fried after this weekend. In a good way, all right?
It feels like we got off the plane from the UK and we just like went directly to Folk Alliance, where time also doesn't really exist. So we don't really know what time it is right now, to be honest. We're in a liminal space.
Andy, it's cold out there. Be kind to yourself.
It's cold out there. Be kind to yourself.
Yeah. Phil, I did a show the other night, a tribute to Bob Weir.
Oh.
And I was reminded as one song wrapped up, Phil Lesh came on and the last words he said were, be kind. So what else is there? That's all you need. That's all you need to know today.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So when you don't have enough sleep, just be kind to yourself. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a song called I Will Follow You to Willow. And if you're wondering what willow means in this song, it doesn't mean anything. I thought it was just a pretty word. Willow just means anywhere. It means it means to want to be with your person, you know, no matter what, through whatever happens, wherever you go. Here we go.
became a spotlight and the earth became your stage. When you were just a shadow, the oceans were still shallow. The forests were just seeds and they seemed far too many days. Oh my dear, you're just as lovely after oh so many years. All I know, you seeking comfort in the same old eyes and ears. I follow you. And I will follow you to Willow, and I will wait outside your window. There's something in the silver cotton sky, something in the rhythm of the ride. I will follow you to Willow. I will wait outside your window. There's something in the tires turning round, 40,000 miles of covered ground. Oh my dear, grab a hat, a coat, and a dime for a souvenir. You must know that I will comfort you in times of heavy tears. I'll follow you. Ooh, I will follow you to Willow. I will wait outside your window. There's something in the silver cotton sky, something in the rhythm of the ride. I will follow you to Willow. I will wait outside your window. There's something in the tires turning round, 40,000 miles of covered ground. And I'll be around. And I'll be around. I'll be around. And I'll be around.
All right. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This is WWOZ, and we are just wrapping up here with the Wildwoods, who have been at the Folk Alliance International for the past few days, and sadly they got stranded in New Orleans because of the
Aw.
snow. Yes, darn. I wonder if you can find anything to do here for the next couple of days. So we thank you, Chloe, Noah, and Andy, for this incredible live performance. It's, for me, every song that I heard that you play at Folk Alliance and now here just really has like that it factor. And for me, the it factor is not about necessarily how many spins you get and how many YouTube plays, but did it reach my heart and soul? And the answer is yes. And I think that for any musicians and fans who really truly appreciate roots music and folk music, you will continue to bring the warmth and sunshine to them as you've done here today with us. So thank you again.
Thank
What
you.
a gift.
Thank you so much.
Where can our listeners find out more about your band and your music?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you go ahead.
You can go to thewildwoodsband.com for our website, but we're also on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. Just search The Wildwoods and you'll see a picture of the three of us smiling, I think. Maybe not. I can't remember if we're
Soft
serious or
smiles.
not.
Soft smiles.
Yeah.
Can they support you by buying your music and merch, etc., from your website, or is there a better place to find that?
Yeah, that you can find it on our website. Also, Bandcamp is a really good place to support independent artists.
And Patreon.
And
as well.
Patreon.
We're hitting our Patreon a little harder this year.
Yeah, we're coming out with a full live film of every song from Dear Meadowlark that'll be available on Patreon next week. So
That's incredible. My last burning question for you. Do you have any recordings from 8th and 9th grade?
of course we do.
We do. Unfortunately, we do.
How can the listeners hear those?
I don't think they can.
We did take 2 of our albums off of streaming, but I think if you search in the depths of YouTube, you might be able to find some videos.
Maybe we'll add a like an archive tab on our website. And
Yeah.
Because when you're a little bit past that age, you listen back and it's like, oh, that guy, even though that guy was me, was horrible. But now, I think at this age, it's more like that was me, that was us. We were, kind of budding musicians. This was the beginning of our journey. You can kind of see. So I'm sorry, I'm just rambling now, but maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do an
Yeah.
archive type of thing. You've inspired us.
We love it. It's our station and our listeners are filled with music nerds of the most choice variety. So we are the kind of people who like to see those photos and videos and whatever recordings you may have from that time. So yeah, you should do it. You should do it.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the Homespun Americana show. My name is Jen Sapp.